This is Italian football lover channel, my friends. Today I want to make predictions. Match day 9 games of EPL. You can subscribe to my channel, watch my videos. Thank you so much. I got sick last weekend. Please forgive me, my dear friends. Let's start with Leicester City, Nottingham Forest game. Leicester City is going to be at home. They could get just one victory so far. They could get just 2 victories so far this season in EPL. They won versus 3-2 Southampton in last away game. They stayed draw against Everton 1-1 at home. They won versus 1-0 Bournemouth in last match at home. Nottingham Forest got so good results in away games so far this season in EPL. Forest stayed draw against Brighton 2-2 in away game. They stayed draw against strong opponent Chelsea 1-1 in away game. My dear friends, they won against 1-0 Liverpool in away game, but Forest lost against 1-0 Fulham at home. Hard clashes awaiting us, my dear friends. Nottingham Forest will force Leicester City significantly. Leicester City need to take points from this game. Because of that, my prediction is going to be draw. Leicester City 1, Nottingham Forest 1. At Manchester City Southampton, this is the second game. Manchester City is going to be at home. Manchester City is playing for the title and Southampton has just 1 point. They are so poor and they are one of the weakest elements of EPL. Southampton lost against Leicester City 3-2 at home. They lost against 3-1 Arsenal in last away game, my dear friends. And Manchester City won versus 3-2 Fulham at home. They won against, they stayed draw against 2-2 Arsenal at home. City team is way more better team than Southampton in every manner. They will win over against Southampton easily. Manchester City 4, Southampton 1 is my prediction for this game. Brentford Ipswich Town. Brentford is going to be at home and this Brentford team is getting so good results at home. They are playing way more better at home. They won versus 3-1 Southampton at home. They won against 5-3 Wolverhampton at home, but they stayed draw against 1-1 West Ham at home. They lost against 2-1 United in last away game. Ipswich Town has just 4 points. They are playing for not to get to relegate to championship. And Ipswich Town is so weak and so bad team. They couldn't get any victory in EPL thus far this season. Ipswich Town lost against 4-1 West Ham in away game. My dear friends, they stayed draw against 2-2 Aston Villa at home, but they lost against 2-0 Everton in last match at home. Brentford is stronger team than Ipswich Town. They will win over against Ipswich Town. Brentford 3, Ipswich Town 1 is my prediction for this game. Brighton Wolverhampton off. Wolverhampton is in so bad situation this season. I couldn't understand what happened to this Wolverhampton team. They have just 1 point. They couldn't get any victory in EPL, my dear friends. And Wolverhampton team lost against 5-3 Brentford in away game. They lost against 3-1 Aston Villa in away game. They lost against 2-1 Liverpool at home. My dear friends, Brighton is going to be at home. Brighton got just 1 defeat so far this season in EPL. They will make the advantage of playing at home. They won versus 3-2 Tottenham at home. They won against 1-0 Newcastle in last away game before they stayed draw against 2-2 Nottingham Forest at home. But I feel in that way, Wolverhampton will force Brighton in that match. Maybe we can see surprising result. I'm not sure of that. But I cannot count on this Wolverhampton team. Because of that, I want to take a chance to Brighton for victory. But this game is gonna be so hard clash. Please don't forget that, my dear friends. Brighton 2, Wolverhampton 1 is my prediction for this game. Aston Villa Bournemouth. Aston Villa is going to be at home. Aston Villa is playing in amazing way this season as been in the last season. They won versus 3-1 Fulham in last away game. They stayed draw against 0-0 United at home. They won versus 3-1 Wolverhampton at home. They won against 3-2 Everton at home. Bournemouth is playing better at home. They lost against 3-0 Liverpool in away game. They lost against Leicester City 1-0 in away game. But they got a comfortable victory against Arsenal by winning 2-0 in last match at home, surprisingly. But Aston Villa will make the advantage of playing at home. They are a better team than Bournemouth. They will win over against Bournemouth. Aston Villa 2, Bournemouth 0 is my prediction for this game. Everton Fulham. Everton is close to relegation zone, but they got good results in the recent games. They won versus 2-1 Palace at home. They stayed draw against 0-0 Newcastle at home. They won versus Ipswich Town 2-0 in last away game. Fulham is good and decent team, but they lost against 3-1 Aston Villa in last match at home. Fulham is playing better at home, nevertheless, but they won versus Nottingham Forest 1-0 in away game. They lost against 3-2 Manchester City in away game. My dear friends, hard clash is awaiting us. I cannot put forward one side for victory. Because of that, my prediction is going to be draw. Everton 1, Fulham 1, and Crystal Palace Tottenham off. Crystal Palace is going to be at home, and Crystal Palace has just 3 points. They are third to last on the point table. They couldn't get any victory in EPL. They got a very bad start to EPL. They're in so bad situation now. Crystal Palace stayed draw against 0-0 Manchester United at home. They stayed draw against 2-2 Leicester City at home, but they lost against 1-0 Liverpool in last match at home. Before, my dear friends, this Tottenham team is playing way more better at home. Tottenham could get just 1 victory in away games. They won versus 3-0 United in away game, but Tottenham lost against 3-2 Brighton in last away game. They won versus 4-1 West Ham at home. They won against 3-1 Brentford at home. My dear friends, Tottenham is seeming a little bit closer to victory. This is reality, but Crystal Palace is going to be so ambitious and tenacious to take points from this game at home. My dear friends, my prediction is going to be draw. I don't count on Tottenham in away games so much. Crystal Palace will take 1 point from this game. Just this is my prediction. Crystal Palace 1, Tottenham 1. And Chelsea Newcastle United. Chelsea is going to be at home. Chelsea team is good and decent team. Newcastle is getting so bad results in the recent games. They showed us so poor performances. This Newcastle team, they stayed draw against Everton 0-0 in away game. They lost against 3-1 Fulham in away game. They got so bad results in away games. And Newcastle lost against Brighton 1-0 in last match at home. Chelsea won versus 4-2 Brighton at home, but they stayed draw against 1-1 Nottingham Forest and Crystal Palace at home. Chelsea won versus 3-0 West Ham in away game. My dear friends, again hard clashes awaiting us. We can't see any result in this game, but by a little margin, because of playing at home, I want to take a chance to Chelsea for victory. Chelsea 2, Newcastle United 1 is my prediction for this game. West Ham United, Manchester United, Manchester United team is poor team, but Ten Hag is so poor manager. They won versus 2-1 Brentford in last match at home. United stayed draw against Crystal Palace and Aston Villa 0-0 in away games. And West Ham is going to be at home. They won versus 4-1 Ipswich Town at home, but before they lost against 3-0 Chelsea at home. My dear friends, and West Ham United team is mediocre team. This is my opinion. I cannot count on Manchester United so much. But if either of the sides win this game, in my opinion, it's going to be Manchester United. But my prediction again is going to be draw for that match. Draw is my prediction. West Ham United 0, Manchester United 0. And Arsenal Liverpool. Arsenal is going to be at home. Arsenal got frustrated defeat against Bournemouth by losing 2-0 in last away game. Arsenal won versus 4-2 Leicester City at home. They won against 3-1 Bournemouth at home. And Liverpool is so strong and quality team like Arsenal. Last season Arsenal won versus Liverpool 3-1 at home. But Liverpool team won versus 2-1 Wolverhampton in away game. They won against 1-0 Crystal Palace in away game. Liverpool won versus 3-0 Bournemouth at home. My dear friends, so challenging game is awaiting us. Liverpool is ahead of Arsenal on the point table. Because of that, Arsenal is going to be more ambitious and tenacious at home. But Liverpool is so strong and dangerous team. If either of the sides win this game, in my opinion, it's going to be Arsenal. But my prediction is going to be draw, my dear friends. Draw! Arsenal 1, Liverpool 1. All my predictions like this match day 9 games of EPL. You can subscribe to my channel, watch my videos. You may write your comments down below. Please click the like button, it makes me so glad. See you on my next videos, my dear friends. Bye!